We are back. Welcome back to Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2020 with the New Hampshire Wildcats. We are through the regular season, and what a regular season it was for the Wildcats. We finished the season 23-5. We are the number 19 ranked team in the country, if you can believe it. It doesn't show up here, so we'll go back here. We are the number 19 team in the country. I don't think it doesn't list the top 25 anywhere, does it? I don't think so. But we are currently the number 19 team in the country. We have had just an absolutely fantastic season. We started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-1, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We started at 8-0 and 15-1 on the season. So we finished first in the conference, obviously. Can I do it like this? No, it just shows the different conferences as conference standings. So we finished in first place, 12-4, 23-5 overall. It was a phenomenal season for us. Polls and media right in front of me. I haven't looked at this yet, so I don't know what this is going to look like. So the media poll has us number 19. Coaches poll has us number 20. And RPI, I think our RPI was 40-something. 49th, yeah. So 49th in RPI, 20th in the coaches poll, 19th in the media poll. So it was a good season for us. Is there anything in here about us? This is recruiting. No, we're not going to have anybody here. Injury report. I didn't want to pull that up. And who's in, who's out. So are we listed as in right now? We are. So that's good. So even if we lose our conference tournament, we should get an at-large bid, believe it or not, folks, to the NCAA tournament. We look at the team's stats. Pull up points first. We were led by Scotty Rosen. The senior had a nice bounce-back season, averaging 18 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists per game. His three-point shooting was rough. He only shot 25% from behind the arc, but led our team in scoring at a couple of big outings on the year. Had a 30-point game here against Long Beach State, a couple of high 20-point games. So good season across the board for the senior Scotty Rosen. Ike Carter averaged 11 points, 6 rebounds a game. Joe Petaway had a nice season for us, 10 points, 6 rebounds. John Cook, who was our freshman big man, had a nice season, shot 60% from the field on the year, averaged 7 and 4. Carter Roy, Albin Pyluzik, both juniors, averaged about 7 a game. Pyluzik added 5 rebounds a game, shot 40% from behind the arc. So we aren't a very deep team. We go down to about, we play 8 or 9 men per game, but Trevor Angeli played in every game and only scored a point a game. So Rosen, Carter, Petaway are our three big performers. So it was a very, very good season for us. Recruiting-wise, we have some interest from a couple of 4-star players and a couple of 3-star players. I really wanted to go after after Ian Dupree. But unfortunately, he only has a 1.9 GPA, and his SAT scores were 670, so he did not qualify for our club. But man, look at those ratings. That would have been nice to have. So we had to say no thank you to Ian Dupree, but we do have scholarship offers out to Cyrus Parker, who's a very, very good scorer. We are his number 1 team right now. Hopefully we can land him. As well as a couple of 3-star recruits. Ross Leatherman, a shooting guard / small forward. He's pretty average across the board, but looks to be okay. And Esteban Carraza out of Argentina. So very good on the inside, very good inside shooter, very good defensively. We're number 10 on his list. So we got a couple of guys that are number 1 for us. Leatherman and Parker are their number 1 teams, and Carraza's in there in the top 10. So an opportunity for us. So we're going to do what we did last time, which is sim ahead to hopefully the conference championship game, and then we'll play that, and then we will go on to tournament play, and we'll probably play a game there. So it'll be a relatively quick episode. It'll be me playing 2 games and then calling it an episode. And then next episode will be either continuation of the postseason or the off-season / beginning of the following season. So we'll let this finish simming. We got ourselves an email. Excuse me. Players declaring for draft. Nobody. We have no Norton finalists. So first round of the tournament, we get a bye. So we'll sim through that. So we're down to number 20 in the rankings, but that's fine. It was a pleasant surprise. I thought when we hit that 15-1 mark, I thought that we might have an opportunity to end up ranked. And as the season rolled on, we were able to jump into the top 25. Now we take on Seattle, and we actually lost to Seattle earlier in the season. They beat us 91-78 in overtime. In that game, Rosen had 24, Carter had 17, Cook with 12 off the bench. Mike Hine scored 32 points in that game for Seattle. So let's see how this one goes. And I'm going to go ahead and sim it, and we'll see. Keep an eye up here. And we win 24-5 on the season. So take a look at the box score. So we lose some players this offseason, so it's not going to be great. But so we won 80-60. It was a blowout. Ike Carter led the way with 16 points, 7 assists. Petaway, 11 points in only 18 minutes. Scotty Rosen struggled with his shot, only 9 points. Pyluzik had 9. Burks with 7. Cook with 10 off the bench. Powell with 8 points off the bench. It was a plus 17 in only 12 minutes. So our bench really came through in this one. So cool. We move on to the semifinals, where we'll take on a 13-16 Nichols State team. See if we can move on to the conference championship, get that automatic bid, and we are in the finals as we win again. And we win 83-68. Scotty Rosen led the way, 21 points, 7 assists, 4 steals for our senior captain. Joe Petaway with 14 and 8. Burks had 8 points, 7 rebounds. Pyluzik 10 points, and Ike Carter 9 points, 6 assists. Cook with 11 off the bench. Carter Roy 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals in 20 minutes. So solid performance there. We're up by 23 at the half. So we're going to play our final against Texas San Antonio. And did we play them this season? We did. We beat them 63-49 back in January. Outscored them by 19 points in the second half. 3 players with 11, Pyluzik, Carter, and Rosen. We only shot 35% in the game, but we still pulled it out. We held them to 33% shooting. So we will play this one and see if we can win our conference championship. You'd like to think we can with the season that we've had, but anything is possible. So let's move this to AI control, and I am recording, right? I always have to check this because I made the mistake before. I am recording this video, so let's get to it. So the Texas San Antonio Roadrunners, Desmond Woolfork and Trey Johnson in the backcourt. Alonzo Hughes, Virgil Robbins, Jordan Phillips in the front court. Hughes looks to be their best player, 14 and 6. For us, Ike Carter, Scotty Rosen in the backcourt. Pyluzik, Burks, and Petaway up front. So let's get to the Conference Q championship game. And let's get to it. So 3-pointer right off the bat by Albin Pyluzik give us a 3-0 lead. We're up 5 here as Pyluzik gets another bucket. Texas San Antonio hits a 3. Missed 3-pointer there as we are up 5-3 early on. Pyluzik misses that 3-pointer. Scotty Rosen hits the 3, putting us up 5. A lot of passing by the Roadrunners. They finally get a baseline jumper that's no good. There's a missed shot by Burks. And there's a three-pointer no, it's just a jumper by Ike Carter. He gets another jumper, and we're up 12. It's 12-6 now as they hit another three-pointer. Turnover by Rosen. Missed jumper by Carter Roy. Another turnover by the Cats. That's their second of the game. We have a 6-point lead here early on. 1 out of 2 at the line for Petaway put us up 13. Missed shot by Petaway there. Another turnover by the Cats. Scotty Rosen drills another 3, giving him 6. He's 2 for 2 from behind the arc, and we have a 10-point lead. Three-pointer by Texas San Antonio. Rosen hits that one now, giving him 8. We're up 9. Petaway gets 1 out of 2 at the free throw line again. Texas San Antonio with 3 opportunities there before we got the rebound. We turn it over. They get a layup, so we're up 8. Parker misses the shot. Halfway through the first half, we're up 19-11. Missed three-pointer. And an and 1 for Carter Roy. We have them doubled up at 22-11. And pass goes into the seats, I guess. 22-13 is the score. Rosen misses that one. We miss the putback, and they get the ball back down 9. Missed three-pointer by Pyluzik, but we get the offensive rebound. And Pyluzik hits that jumper, giving him 7, and we're up 24-13. 24-15 as the Roadrunners get a basket. And Petaway hits the jumper. 28-15 as Carter puts that one down with 2 hands. Missed three-pointer by Ike Carter from the top of the key. 30-15 as we get the alley-oop. It's 30-17 now. Turnover by UNH, but they get it right back. Missed 3 by Carter there. We're up 30-17 with 2.5 left. Missed three-pointer by Scotty Rosen. Another missed three-pointer by Scotty Rosen. Rosen with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in the first half. Cook misses that jumper. Missed shot by Petaway as we're under 30 seconds. Missed three-pointer, and Texas San Antonio is going to score with just a couple seconds left to bring them within 11 at halftime. It is 30-19. So for Texas San Antonio, they shot 28% from the field, 8 of 28. They were 3 of 9 from behind the arc, and they didn't attempt a free throw. They were led by Hughes, who had 6, Phillips with 4. Robbins and Johnson, or Johnson had 3, Robbins had 2. Woolfolk played and didn't score. The only scoring off the bench came from Jones. Lofton Davis Hall played and didn't score. For us, Scotty Rosen led the way with 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Albin Pyluzik hit a couple of shots right off the bat, finished the first half with 7. Carter with 6 points, 4 assists. Petaway with 4 and 4. Burks played, didn't score, but did have 4 rebounds, a steal, an assist, and a block. Carter Roy off the bench with 3. Parker, Cook, and Angeli all played and didn't score. We shot 37% from the field. We were only 3 of 13 from behind the arc, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. So we're up 11 as we go to the second half. Roadrunner basketball to start the second half. Two free throws. Their first 2 free throws of the game get them within 9. Three-pointer by Scotty Rosen. Bang from the wing. Another three-pointer, that one from Pylusic, and we're up 15 all of a sudden. 1 out of 2 at the line. It's a 14-point lead. Rosen with another three. So the threes are falling here in the second half. We have 3 for 3 from behind the arc in the second half. Another three from Scotty Rosen. He's hit 3 3-pointers here in the second half. We're 4 of 4 from behind the arc, and we're up by 20. Heat check, Scotty Rosen again in a 22-point UNH lead. And 1, though, for the Roadrunners. Rosen misses that one finally, and we're up 19. It's an 18-point lead as they get 1 out of 2 at the line. Rosen misses the baseline jumper, and we get 1 out of 2 at the line as Petaway gets the offensive rebound. Burks hits that one from the baseline, putting us up 21. Rosen with another three-pointer. Give him 24 points in this one. UNH is up by 22. Missed three-pointer by Rosen. He likes that corner, that elbow three-pointer. He's taken 5 of them here in the second half and hit 4 of them. 50-28, UNH with the lead. Missed three-pointer by Carter Roy, but we get it back. Roy misses that one, but we get it back. And Roy comes down and hits a 3 this time. Carter Roy was 6, and we're up by 25. Make it 23 after a couple of free throws. Turnover by the Cats. They hit another jumper to get them within 21. 1 out of 2 at the line. They're on a 5-0 run here to cut the lead to 20. Offense has stagnated a bit as Ike Carter hits the free throw line extended jumper. We're up 19 with 9 minutes to go. There's a jumper by Scotty Rosen, putting us up 23. 23. There's another jumper by Scotty Rosen, putting us up 25. Rosen misses that one from the top of the key. Scotty Rosen, 28 points in this one. Having himself a whale of a game, which is quite different from tournament play last season where he really struggled with his shot. Missed three-pointer. We get the offensive rebound. He hits that one. He's now got 30. 30 of our 61 by Scotty Rosen. Baseline jumper by Parker is no good. We're up 61-37 with 5.5 minutes left. There's a three-pointer by Pylusic. 64-41 with 4.5 minutes left. It looks like we are going to get that automatic bid to the NCAA tournament as we are all over the Roadrunners here. 69-44. 72-44 as Ike Carter hits a 3. It's a 26-point UNH lead with 3 minutes to go. Missed shot by Rosen. 72-48 with 2.5. 75-48 as Pylusic hits another 3. (75-48) as UNH has a shot clock violation. 2 free throws missed by the Roadrunners. We are into garbage time. Pylusic hits that jumper. Pylusic hits another three-pointer. He's got 21 on 8 of 11 shooting. Albin Pylusic having a monster game as we end up blowing out Texas San Antonio. David Powell hits a 3, and we win by 35, 83-48. What a performance in the second half for the Cats. So Texas San Antonio was led by Hughes. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds. Phillips had 9. Johnson, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks. Robbins had 2 points, 8 rebounds. Phillips had 9 and 4. Off the bench, Davis had 5, Jones 4, Lofton 2. Hall, Wise, Mooten, Smith, Harris all played and didn't score. For us, they shot 27% from the field, 4 of 17 from behind the arc, and they attempted 22 free throws in the second half alone. They didn't have a single free throw in the first half. For us, Scotty Rosen, 32 points, 13 of 22 from behind the arc, 13 of 22 from the field, 6 of 12 from behind the arc. Albin Pyluzik with his best game as a Wildcat, 21 points on 8 of 11 shooting, 5 of 8 from behind the arc, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block. Phenomenal performance by the junior. Ike Carter had 14 points, 8 assists. Burks had 2 points, 7 rebounds. Petaway had stuffed that stat sheet, even though he didn't score much. 5 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Off the bench, Carter Roy had 6. Powell had 3. And Cook, Parker, Angeli, Lazaro, and Kennedy all played and didn't score. We shot 46% from the field, just a monster second half from behind the arc. 15 of 31 for the game. We only attempted 7 free throws. We only turned the ball over 8 times, so we took care of the ball as well. So we win the tournament. We win the conference tournament. We finish the... Oh, Carter Roy has suffered an injury. Let's take a look at that. How long is he out for? 7 days. I think he'll play because he's only got a sore shoulder. So I think, yes, we finished the season 26-5. So we're going to get an automatic bid here. So we'll sim ahead to the tournament selection show. Oh, I got to click this sim button. Right. We got to wait for the other conferences to finish their games. We'll run through the tournament, We'll play our first tournament game. Hopefully not our only tournament game, but we'll play our first NCAA tournament game. And then we'll call it an episode either way. Either we lose and we go to the off season, or we win and we move on to the second round. So we'll see what happens. Dayton destroyed Temple. Let's take a look at recruiting. Should probably not lose my focus there. Let's make sure we are scouting these guys. Yeah, let's spend the money. We're running out of money here, but that's okay. So apparently we have some interest from some players in Alaska. That's neat. Hugh Barry. Okay, we're not on his list. Sometimes you get these players who show up at the end and you're like at the top of their list and like you haven't done a single thing with them and all of a sudden they are uber interested in your program. And I guess that would make sense if, we're surprising people. Yeah, nothing's changed here. Dayton continues to win. They win the conference tournament, it looks like. All right, it's time for the selection show. And I got to step away for just a second, and we'll do the selection show when I'm back. All right, it's time for the selection show. So let's see where we end up. It's going to be loud, so keep that in mind. I don't think me actually turning this down does anything. I think I have to do it. While I'm editing, but let's get to it. So we finished the season number 20 in the country. So in theory, that should get us, like a top 6 seed somewhere in there. Knowing the NCAA, though, it'll give us like an 11 seed. So let's see. All right, so in Dayton, Bryant, the playing games, Bryant, Delaware, Charleston Southern Lafayette, Mississippi State against UMass, Butler against UCLA. Kentucky will take on the winner of Bryant, Delaware, the number 1 overall seed, Kentucky Wildcats. Arizona against UC Irvine. Oklahoma Lehigh. Georgia Tech, number 7 Georgia Tech against Akron. Washington Notre Dame in the first 5-12. Dayton against Temple. There we go. The number 7 seed. We finished number 16 in the country. Number 7 seed New Hampshire Wildcats will take on the number 10 Boise State Broncos in Charlotte. So there's our first our first game as a higher ranked seed in the tournament in our, what is this, our fourth season? So I'll take it. Next game, Utah State versus Memphis, Hofstra against Villanova, UC Davis against West Virginia, Oregon, Georgia State, Georgetown versus Clemson, North Carolina against the winner of the Mississippi State UMass game, Kansas State, Davidson, Iowa, UNLV, and Northern Iowa against Florida in the 8-9 matchup. In Houston, Kansas against Long Beach State, Louisville, Morgan State, Gonzaga against the Chicago State Cougars, Michigan against Texas Tech, Xavier against the winner of Butler, UCLA, Marquette, St. Louis, Michigan State, East Tennessee State, Creighton against Arizona State. And out west, Duke takes on the winner of Lafayette, Charleston Southern, St. Mary's against Citadel, Ohio State taking on North Texas, Old Dominion, Iowa State, both teams 21-9. Should be a good game. Vanderbilt against Pittsburgh in the 5-12. The Rainbow Warriors against Auburn, Hawaii, Minnesota, Cincinnati, and the final matchup, North Carolina State against USC. So there we go. We have our first matchup. It is a game against the Boise State Broncos. So let's take a look at their report. They finished the season 22-8, 11-5 in their conference. They had one top 25 matchup. They lost to Kentucky by 16. Pretty even matchup, it looks like. We scored a few more points per game. We were a bit better shooting team. They turned the ball over more. Bobby Jefferson, their leading scorer, at 16.5 per game. So that's our first game of the season. So can we look at, I don't know what conference they're in. I guess I have to go back here and look, right? Conference F. So if we go to standings, go up to Conference F. Find Boise State. Just do it like that. All right, so they finished 11-5 behind Northern Iowa. If we take a look at their team, and their roster's pretty stacked compared to us. Yeah, look at that. This is going to be a tough one for us, I think, even though we are the higher rated team. Their best scorer only shot 37% from the field. Looks like they're without their starting center, which is good. So, all right, well, let's play Boise State, New Hampshire. Let's see if we can pick up win number 27 on the season. Got to play through the playing games and stuff. Yui Pooey. Here we go. 10-7. Boise State versus New Hampshire. I don't want to do that. I want to play it. AI control. I shouldn't be playing. Oh, this is new. All right, I wasn't expecting that. So, all right, so the 22-8, number 10 seed, Boise State Broncos, Emmett Minor, Bobby Jefferson, and Maurice Beeson as they run a 3-guard set. Front court, Ryan Myers and Leroy Keep. For us, same lineup as we've had most of the season, Carter and Rosen in the backcourt with Pyluzik, Burks, and Petaway in the front court. 26-5, the number 16 ranked New Hampshire Wildcats. Let's get to the tip, and let's play. Let's see if we can. I think even though, as Boise State takes an early 2-0 lead, I think even though we are the higher seed, I think we're probably the underdog here, just based off of the ratings and whatnot. I mean, they had a lot of players that were 3.5, 4-star compared to us. 4-4 early on. I mean, obviously, I'd like to advance past the first round of the tournament, but I mean, I would definitely say this season was a success for us. We finished the season in the top 25 as Burks hit the 3 to put us up 1. Finished the season in the top 25, won our conference tournament. The thing is, whether we go undefeated or whether we have a losing record and still win the conference tournament, we're only moving up one division next season. So no matter how good the rest of this season goes, we're still only moving up to Conference P next season. So it really is a one season at a time thing for us. So as we're up 9-8 early on, so it really is a one season at a time thing. Although I do plan on probably ending this if I ever win the national championship. So we'll see. It'll either be I'm having fun. I don't want this thing to go on for 80 or 90 episodes. So, either I make it to Conference A or I win it all, and that'll probably be the end of the playthrough. But I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Is even if we do anything short of win the national championship here, we are only going to move up one conference. So we're up 3 here early, or I guess halfway through the first half. We're up 15-12, 15-14 now. Foul called. And there's 2 in the paint for the freshman, John Cook. 17-14, UNH with the lead. 19-14, as Angeli gets a bucket. Trevor Angeli not scoring much, but picks up a bucket there. Keith Parker with a 3 from the top of the key puts us up 8. 22-14, UNH with the lead. Missed shot by Scotty Rosen, who's only got 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting after his 32-point performance in the conference championship game. 22-15. Turnover by Rosen, turnover by Boise State. 1 out of 2 at the line for Cook, puts us back up 8. 2 missed free throws by Cook, but we get the offensive rebound. And then Rosen will go to the line and hit a pair to put us up 10. (25-15) with 5.5 left to go. There's a missed jumper. It's an 8-point lead. 2 free throws by Carter. Give him 4 on the game. 2 free throws for the Broncos. 2 missed free throws by Burks. We're not doing well from the line. I hope this doesn't come back to hurt us, as we're only up 6 now. 27-21. We're under 3 minutes left. Boise State is hitting their free throws. They're 5 of 6 from the free throw line. We're 5 of 10. Petaway gets a basket there to break the run by Boise State. Missed 3-pointer by Pyluzik, and Burks gets the rebound and puts it home. Put us back up 8. And another turnover by the Cats. 31-23 as we're under a minute. A couple of free throws by Rosen. 33-26. Boise State gets a 3-pointer. Scotty Rosen misses the shot at the buzzer. So Boise goes on a 5-0 run in the last 30 seconds of the first half to bring them within 4. So we go into the second half up 33-29. So for Boise, they were led by Jefferson, 7 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Again, he's not a very good shooter. Keep with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Beeson with 4, Minor with 2. Myers did score off the bench. Bailey with 4. Craig and Williams each hit 3-pointers. Petaway, Williams, and Grace didn't score. For us, we were led by Petaway, who had 8 points, 4 rebounds. Burks had 7 points, 6 rebounds in the first half. Good first half for the senior Burks. Scotty Rosen was only 1 of 8 from the field. He did score 6 points. Ike Carter, 4 points. Off the bench, Parker and Cook each with 3. Angeli had 2. Roy played and didn't score. We shot 38% in the first half. They shot 35%. We were 7 of 12 from the free throw line, 2 of 9 from behind the arc. They were 2 of 10 from behind the arc, and we're 5 of 6 from the line. We turned the ball over 4 times. We forced 8. So close game. Boise State with a 5-0 run there to end the first half to get them within the 4 points that they're at. Pettaway gets a bucket right early to put us back up 6. They get a basket to get them back within 4. Rosen misses the 3. Rosen misses another 3, and Boise State's within 2. Rosen misses that one. Scotty Rosen now 1 of 10 shooting in this one. Pilusic hits the foul line jumper. Rosen misses the shot. He's now 1 of 11 shooting. He's going to keep shooting, though, because that's his thing. Ike Carter hits that one to put us up 6. They get a basket back. Rosen hits that one from the baseline. Big basket for Scotty Rosen. He needed that one. Couple of fouls called here on Boise State, and then we finally miss the shot. They get a basket, and they're within 2. Another missed shot by Rosen. And Boise State misses 2 free throws, but gets the offensive rebound as they look to tie it, and they take the lead with a 3. Rosen gets right to the basket, makes 1 out of 2 at the line, and we are tied at 42. It's a good game here in the 7-10 matchup. Boise gets the basket there. Rosen comes right back and gets the layup. Rosen misses the 3. Boise gets a basket there. There we go. Scotty Rosen finally hits a 3-pointer. He's 4 of 17 shooting in this one. Make it 4 of 18 shooting. Boise gets 1 out of 2 at the line to tie it. 1 out of 2 at the line for Cook puts us up by a point. And Angeli gets another basket, putting us up 3. Missed 3-pointer. Cook misses a couple of bunnies there, an opportunity to put us up 5. Missed 3-pointers. We're at the midway point of the second half, and Cook hits that one and puts us up 5. Boise gets a basket back. And Angeli with a rebound, and he puts that one in. Angeli with 6 points in this one off the bench. 2 free throws for Angeli, giving him 8 now. UNH is up 7. Make that 5 after a couple of free throws. Cook gets to the hoop and lays it up and in. 58-51, UNH. 7.5 minutes left. Turnover by the Cats. 2 missed opportunities for Boise State. 3-pointer from the corner. Albin Pilusic, bang! Puts UNH up 8. And Pettaway gets it to Powell, who throws it home, and the lead is 10 with 5.5 minutes left. Missed shot there by Burks. UNH gets the ball back. Down low to Pettaway, who misses the shot. 3-pointer from the top of the key by Carter is no good. 1 out of 2 at the line, 9-point game. UNH with a 9-point lead and the basketball with 3.5 minutes left. Turnover by the Cats. Boise State looking to crawl back into this one. They turn it over, and we go up 11. Pettaway with the jam. 11-point UNH lead. We have the basketball, or we don't have the basketball anymore. 9-point lead, 2.5 minutes left. Missed shot by Rosen. There's a basket by Burks, and we're up 11 with under 2 minutes left. It's an 8-point game all of a sudden. Make it 10 as Carter hits his free throws. Carter hits 2 more free throws, put us up 13, and it looks like we are going to advance, folks, in the NCAA tournament. We have a 13-point lead, or 12-point lead, 14-point lead now as Rosen hits the shot. 73-61, 73-64 as Boise hits the shot at the buzzer. Too little, too late. And the 7 seed New Hampshire Wildcats will advance to the second round of the NCAA tournament as they defeat Boise State 73-64. So we'll start with Boise. Jefferson and Keep each had 11. Jefferson, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. Good game for him. Keep with 11. Beeson with 8. Minor with 7. Myers with 5. Off the bench, Bailey had 10. Craig with 5. Grace with 4. Williams with 3. Petaway. Williams played and didn't score. They shot 38% from the field, 4 of 19 from behind the arc, 12 of 19 from the line, turned the ball over 15 times. For us, we were led by Scotty Rosen, who had 16 points. Difficult shooting night, 5 of 20 from the field. Got to the line 6 times, though. Carter and Rosen hitting their free throws, and this one really helped us. Carter, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a couple of steals. Petaway, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Alex Burks almost had a double-double, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Pyluzik, 5 points, 5 rebounds, but hit a big three-pointer in the second half. Off the bench, Cook, 8 points, 3 rebounds. And Jelly with his highest scoring output of the year, 8 points in only 6 minutes of play. Parker had 3, Powell had 2, Roy played, didn't score, struggled, had 4 fouls in 21 minutes, but that's okay. We win, and we're going to move on to the second round of the NCAA tournament. We'll see who we're going to play, and we will call it a day. I think it was Arizona, I think that we were going to play. Yeah, the number 2 seed, Arizona Wildcats. So let's take a look at them. They're in Conference A, as to be expected, and they are anticipating to blow us up. We're a better shooting team than them, at least from the field. We score more points. They have a throttling defense. They only give up 58 points per game. 23-8 on the year, 9-7 in their conference. The number 4 seed overall against us, the number 16 seed New Hampshire Wildcats. So we will play that game next time. We'll move on to the second round of the NCAA tournament. As always, guys, let me switch this back to my team here. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts. Leave your comments. If you could leave a like and a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. And until we talk again, everybody take care. Bye-bye.